It's surely revolutions rather than pollution that must be foremost on David Llewellin's mind when he's throwing his motor around the rally circuits of the world. But now, both on and off the circuit, David's converted to lead-free fuel. He won with it at Bradford last weekend in a Toyota Celica GT4, and today, with Bridgend garage owner Roger Evans, he's setting off around Wales in a similar vehicle, armed with leaflets and stickers spreading the message of his newfound ally.
What we're trying to prove to the public is do not hesitate about getting your car converted to unleaded fuel, because there isn't a problem in its availability now. I think people have been looking to convert to unleaded fuel, and with the environmental issue, and now that fuel is readily available, I'm sure we'll see it catapult.
So does that mean that David will be catapulting around Wales in the next 2 days?
We'll be taking it steady, and we'll have a leisurely run around Wales, and it'll be nice to drive quietly around the countryside instead of tearing about everywhere.
John Welsh caught up with David on his return today. How did he feel about that victory?
A little bit tired this morning. It was quite a hard weekend. You know, we started Saturday morning at 10 o'clock and the rally finished 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon, and it was pretty well right through, just with a 2-hour rest halt in the middle. So it was quite hard, and the battle was quite intense all the way through with the Swedish driver in the Mazda, Mr. Edlin, and he kept me on my toes all the time. We swapped the lead, I think it was 3 or 4 times altogether, and it wasn't until the end of the rally did I start pulling out and ended up with a minute's advantage.
Now, with Edling, you were changing and swapping for the first 15 stages, and then suddenly you got into the Dalby stage.
Yes, I've always gone fairly well in the Dalby complex, and Phil Short, my co-driver, lives in Yorkshire, and of course his local knowledge is a great help in Dalby when you have 1.5 mile straights with a lot of blind crests in, and you don't know if the road turns left after or it's straight. So that was an advantage to me, and he could tell me when they were flat out, and we went in there with the mind to try and win the rally on those particular stages. If we could have good time in there, which we felt we could, and we did, you know, that's when it turned the rally in our favour.
Obviously that made the difference for you on this weekend, but up until now, Dave, you've been having mixed fortunes. This was an important race for you, a lot of pressure on you.
Yes, we had a dreadful year last year, worst I've had in my rallying career, and starting with a new team, joining Toyota for the year, very important obviously to have a good start to the season, and I'm desperate to win the championship. It's my 5th year doing the British Open Championship, and I think it's about time I won it and brought it home to Wales, and to have full points on this early in the season, I think is a great start.
Pundits have said in the past David Llewellin's never had the right car. Has he got the right car now?
Yes, very much so. I think we proved that at the weekend.
What's so different about this one, David?
Well, it's the latest state-of-the-art Group A car. It's turbocharged, 4-wheel drive, and it's got very good torque and power, and quite a complex 4-wheel drive system, which gives us the advantage on the gravel over the more powerful Ford Cosworth Sierra.